How's everybody doing? Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice. Good evening, everybody. We are live at the shelter Juventud 2000 as we are broadcasting right here. Let me flip the camera for a little bit. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News at America's Voice. We are broadcasting live right here from the shelter Juventud 2000 as we are asking how the coronavirus or how the COVID-19 has affected the shelters and if they are taking precautions with the measurements of the COVID-19. I will flip the camera for you guys to see how the shelter is being managed and how the shelter is being taken care of. As we are walking, we have been here in this shelter for a longest of time, and if you see, everything is okay. As I was talking to the person in charge right here, and as we were talking a few minutes ago, he was telling me that everything is okay, that there's no problem, and there has been no virus detected right here in none of them. And if they have the specific utensils and they have the specific connections, to immediately call the health department and to immediately make them to help them immediately if they have an emergency regarding the COVID-19. Specifically right now, the governor of Baja California, Jaime Bonilla Valadez, he just gave a statement saying to everybody in the state of Baja California that there's only 2 cases that they are certainty on a state of precaution and there are 2 cases that they are in the state of emergency. They were registered 38 cases. Other than the 38, 16 of them were registered as possibly COVID-19. Out of the 38, only 2 were registered as phase 1 of the COVID-19. As we are looking at here right now, as everybody is relaxed. This is the shelter right here. Let's see if we can talk to somebody right here, as he can give us an interview. And as we are walking, again, I've been here to this shelter more than once now. More than once. And this is the situation. You see children right here. You see family members right there eating. And everybody's acting cool. Everybody's acting, great. Oscar, why are you coughing? I got a little tickle in my throat. Don't worry about it. I'm okay. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo le va? ¿Cómo estás? Saludos. ¿Cómo te va, Oscar el Blue, para el programa de Border Network News? ¿De dónde vienes?
De Nicaragua.
I'm asking him where is he coming from. He's saying Nicaragua. ¿Cuánto tiempo tienes aquí?
Tengo de estar acá 7 días.
7 days he's been over here. ¿Cuáles son tus esperanzas? El asilo político hacia los Estados Unidos. What are your hopes? The political asylum to the United States.
Ahora en estos días pues intentamos cruzar, pero nos devolvieron a la borda del patio porque ahí siempre están en cuarentena al otro lado. Y pues vamos a esperar un momento para ver qué pasa. A ver si dentro de un mes quizás vamos a intentarlo.
He's saying that right now they had their appointment for the political asylum, but they were returned back because of the quarantine that the United States has put as a security measure for their borders. ¿Has escuchado tú algún caso por aquí serio también acerca del COVID-19, el coronavirus?
Pues he escuchado casos de aquí en México, pero acá en Tijuana no, sino que en Ciudad de México y en Sinaloa. Por las noticias.
¿Y en Nicaragua no has escuchado nada?
No, he escuchado también que en Panamá, ¿dónde más? En Costa Rica.
I'm asking him if he has heard any suspicion of the COVID-19 in Nicaragua. He's saying no, but he has heard in Ciudad de México and in the country of Mexico and also in Panama. ¿Tienes miedo del virus ahorita como está todo y aquí la situación? Are you afraid of the virus right now with this situation?
Pues sinceramente no, porque yo me agarro las manos de Dios. La verdad, el que da todo, el que cubre todo es Dios siempre.
I'm not afraid. I'm carrying. I have my faith in God, and God is the one that has been going to be taking care of me. ¿Cuánto tiempo dices que tienes aquí ya?
8 días.
He has 8 days right here, waiting for the political asylum. Te deseo lo mejor. Te deseo lo mejor a ti. Okay. Mucho gusto. We see people from Nicaragua right here. Voy a tomar una fotito, no de lejos. Let me take a photo right here, people, of these individuals right here. There we go. Gracias. And as we are walking right here, as you guys have seen, this is, I wanted to visit a shelter. The reason why I wanted to visit a shelter is for you guys to hear the opinions of the COVID-19, how it is right now affecting the shelters, because a lot of people are saying, there's the COVID-19 probably is in every shelter, and we don't know if the migrants are carrying it, and we don't know how we are secure in our borders. And as you've heard right now by the declarations of this migrant by Nicaragua, you just heard that he said that the United States is returning back what the President of the United States just said, that every migrant that is asking for asylum is going to be returned back to Mexico. And as he just got returned back yesterday by his court, they're not accepting asylum seekers right now. They're not accepting asylum cases, and they're not accepting refugee cases. So this is important news for everybody to know. The President of the United States is keeping his promise to his American people and returning back every migrant right now because of the quarantine that the United States is right now with the COVID-19. So this is really important news for you guys. Let me take another picture from all the way to the back as we are going to do our blogs. Follow my blogs, everybody, as I am going to be continuing doing blogs and writing blogs for everybody to see the history and the stories that we have gone through and we have encountered on this particular journey to Tapachula, and also right now as we are doing this report in the shelter Juventud 2000. There we go. As you can see, all the way to the back is the World Kitchen. The World Kitchen is one of the sponsors right here, not only in this particular shelter of Juventud 2000, but also in the shelter Agape from the Pastor Alberto. World Central Kitchen has also been sponsored by people from Hollywood and people from different parts of the country of the United States. But also, World Central Kitchen is another one that is being sponsored by the United Nations. They come, they accommodate everything that they need about kitchens and everything. ¿Qué onda? ¿Cómo estás? Ven, Tatito. Let's see if we can get another migrant right here. ¿Cómo estás? Saludos, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Denis.
Denis, ¿de dónde vienes, Denis?
Honduras.
I'm asking him where is he coming from, Honduras, and his name is Dennis. La caravana que venía ahorita de Honduras para acá saliendo de San Pedro Sula fue detenida por el COVID-19, que viene siendo, tú ya sabes qué es el COVID-19, el coronavirus. ¿Qué opinas tú acerca de eso? What is your opinion? The new caravan that it was coming was detained because of the COVID-19. What is your opinion because of that?
No, pues está muy feo eso, la enfermedad, porque está atacando a todos los países a nivel mundial.
Saying that it's really bad because it's attacking every country and is a worldwide virus. ¿Cuánto tiempo tienes aquí?
2 meses aquí en Tijuana.
I'm here 2 months. ¿Qué opinas de que están regresando ahorita los migrantes por la cuestión de la cuarentena del coronavirus? What is your opinion that they're returning the migrants because of the situation with the coronavirus?
No, pues está muy feo eso que están regresando a todas las personas para acá a México, pues estar esperando su tiempo para su asilo. Y como según tendría que ser allá procesado, ¿no? El tiempo que debería de tocar es hacer el asilo, esperar allá el tiempo.
He's saying that it's bad that they're returning them back to Mexico because the number one reason that the process should be in the United States, it shouldn't be in Mexico, and it is unfair. Pero no se te hace justo que ahorita como está la cuarentena, por protección los Estados Unidos esté haciendo eso o lo verás o lo miras mal?
No, está bien, pues, por protección de todos a nivel mundial.
See, he's saying, I'm asking him, buddy, don't you think that is right that the United States is protecting themselves because of the quarantine right now? And he's saying yes. So it's kind of contradictory. But, you know, I'm trying to feel this guy. ¿Y qué es tu propósito? Migrar hacia los Estados Unidos, ¿verdad?
No, puede ser el propósito de todos, ¿no?
What is your purpose? To migrate to the United States? Yes, that's the purpose of everybody. ¿En qué caravana viniste? ¿En which caravan you came from?
Yo no vine en ninguna caravana.
I didn't came in no caravan. Las caravanas han demostrado que son desorganizadas y hay mucho tráfico de niños. ¿Cuál es tu opinión acerca de eso? The caravans have demonstrated that they're disorganized and there's a lot of trafficking of children. What is your opinion about that?
No, pues eso está mal, pues, porque vienen haciendo desorden, vienen asaltando, vienen secuestrando.
He's saying yes, you know, it's a complete disorder. They're coming, you know, kidnapping, they're coming trafficking the children and there's a lot of drugs involved. Muchísimas gracias. No te quito muchísimo tu tiempo. Dime.
Tengo un hijo que nació en Tijuana que ya va a cumplir 2 meses y no le han puesto ninguna vacuna, ninguna, tan solo una vacuna, hasta donde yo sé en mi país. Un niño cuando nace...
¿Y por qué no le han puesto una vacuna?
Porque nos dicen que no hay ese tipo de vacunas aquí.
¿Cuál vacuna quieres?
Pues la vacuna de
Normal? He's saying that he has a newborn child born right here in Tijuana, and they haven't given him no vaccines for his newborn child. That is totally unfortunate. ¿Y has hecho la fila? ¿Has ido al hospital? ¿Has hecho todo?
El hospital, el centro de salud, las clínicas.
Ahorita no quieren dar vacunas.
Nada.
He's saying that he has gone to every source and every medical department to give them the vaccines for his newborn child, that he was born right here in Tijuana, and nobody is giving him support. Okay, pues muchísimas gracias. Te deseo lo mejor y te deseo la mejor de las suertes. And he cannot register only. That is... Qué raro, carajo, ¿eh?
No sé qué pasa.
Ok, pues ojalá aquí te escuche aquí alguien, ¿ok? Muy bien.
Primero Dios, nos dijeron que a los 2 meses. Nos dijeron que a 1 mes nos iban a poner.
He's saying that he cannot register his son also. And, you know, they're putting a lot of conditions. And I know that they're putting a lot of conditions, people, because probably the thing with the COVID-19 and the process right now with the government and the change of government probably is because of that. Bueno, pues muchísimas gracias, Avalone. No te quito mucho tu tiempo. Gracias. This is the problem, people. I don't know who's coaching them. I don't know who's telling them. But this is the situation. This is the problem. I don't believe that, you know, they have the idea and they don't understand possibly that, you know, this is a serious subject right here. The COVID-19 is affecting not only the country of the United States, Mexico, but it's a globalist virus that it was implemented by the China to destabilize economies. But they don't understand that. They believe that is, you know, they have the perception that Trump, you know, was the one that, you know, they're closing the doors, that the government of the United States is bad because they're returning them back home. And this is the thing, that there's no complete responsibility for whatsoever from the other side, you know, from the left. So saying the truth about what is going on, what is happening, and the reality of the truth about what is the complete situation with this COVID-19. There is a crisis. There has been a crisis at the border, but nobody's saying anything about it. And you see all these leftist liberals, I don't see them right here. I don't see all the left. I don't see all the activists. I don't see nobody right here with all these people. But it's amazing. It's amazing how it's really easy to criticize, how it's really easy to open your mouth, how it's really easy to stand by the left and say it's unfair, the wall is unfair, the wall divides, COVID-19, it's a fake. Why are they returning migrants home? The process it should be in the United States of America. But I don't see them right here. You see all these people, you see activists, you see organizations. Right now I don't see them, but God, where are they getting this information from? So I will head out, people. This is the shelter Juventud 2000. As we got two good interviews. One from Nicaragua is a really good interview that shows you and that gives you practically the exact situation that they are returning them back home, people. They're returning them back to Mexico. And this is the situation right here at the shelter Juventud 2000. As we are heading out right now, I don't want to interrupt the whole situation. And I don't want to accommodate right here. But for everybody to know, let me change the camera right here real quick. Permiso. Gracias. We're heading out right here. Vámonos. Gracias. Nos vemos, Se me cuida. Ahorita que termine de grabar, con mucho gusto. Ya sabe, padre, que no tengo ningún problema. Let me change the camera right here for a little bit, people. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News at America's Voice. We were live right now at this particular shelter. Right now, we were live right now, this particular shelter. Let me go to the other side of the corner so I can take a photograph right now. We were live at this particular shelter where, to show you how they're taking care of the COVID-19 right now and the situation with the COVID-19. Let me take a picture right here real quick, people. And the situation right now is that they're managing. I talked to the main guy, the guy in charge right here of this particular shelter, and his name is Chema. Chema gave me information, and I asked him, what is the situation right now at your shelter with the COVID-19? And he told me, everything is handled okay. The government is helping us, and if there's a situation, and every migrant that is coming to our shelter, deported or coming from the south, is being inspected meticulously to know if they have an infection or not. So I just went in there. You guys just heard a migrant from Nicaragua saying to every single one of us that he got returned back at his court date because of the COVID-19 quarantine that the United States is putting right now. That is completely amazing information for everybody that is watching. Why? Because the President of the United States of America just released a statement saying that every migrant that is seeking asylum from to the United States right now is going to be returned to Mexico because of the COVID-19 quarantine right now. So this migrant is from Nicaragua. And he just told everybody that he got returned back because of the quarantine. Then he's been looking for the political asylum. I asked him also if there's cases in Nicaragua. He said that he hasn't heard about anything in Nicaragua, cases of the COP-19. But he told me that, yes, there's specific cases in the city of Mexico. And there are also cases in Guadalajara and around the country of Mexico. And also there is cases over here in the city of Tijuana. There's the governor of Baja California, Jaime Bonilla Valadez, just gave a statement today telling everybody that there's 2 cases of COP-19 in Tijuana. Cases that they are in phase 1. Out of the 38 cases that they were possibly infected of the COP-19, 2 of them were tested positive for COP-19. So, other migrant was interviewed also. And the other migrant from Honduras, he gave his opinion on saying, it's unfair that they're returning them back over here, but I understand the United States that is protecting its citizens. So that is that with this shelter right here. I'm gonna flip the camera. Right here. And we are live, people, at this the shelter Movimiento Juventud 2000. God bless everybody that is watching. If you would like to contribute and support my work, there's my PayPal on the bottom. Thank you so much. God bless you. This is the information given by Boronegua News. Follow my partner, Conservative Anthony, at his page at Facebook as Conservative Anthony. Also, you can follow him at Instagram. Also, you can follow him at YouTube. And also, you can follow him at Twitter. You can follow me at my page, at my particular page at Facebook as Oscar L. Blue. Also, you can follow me at YouTube as Oscar L. Blue. And also, you can follow me at Twitter as Oscar L. Blue and TikTok as Oscar L. Blue. God bless everybody that is watching. There's a really important question right here. Oscar, how is affecting Mexicans that work in the United States? The lines are really long. Really good question, Michelle Gonzalez. The lines are really long. And the lines are long to cross in vehicle because of the meticulous inspections that the United States Customs officers are doing on every vehicle. Also, they told me that they are the customs officers. If they see the individual that is crossing, that is intending to cross to the United States in a vehicle, and if they see them, that they are sick, that they are coughing, that they are not in good physical condition to be driving or to be a co-pilot, they have the authority to return them back and not let them into the United States. And also, they have the authority to take your temperature with the temperature measurement. So they can see if you're, if you're in good condition, in good physical condition, to just be, crossing to another country that is the United States. So it is affecting enormously, and also it is affecting the economy, people. Living at the border, there's a lot of factors that affect, and one of the factors is that we depend on each other with, with constant commerce, with exporting and importing. We depend on each other a lot. And right now, this is the situation that it is affecting the economy. Like I told you guys, it was going to affect the monsters over here in Tijuana, Baja California, and it is affecting enormously. I will say goodbye to you guys with this note. God bless everybody that it was watching. Thank you for your support. Stay safe, and always remember, peace and love, everybody, because always your country is first.